when you're ready.
So I am originally from Gaza. My father was born in Rafah, and my other grandfather was from Jaffa and from Java. So that's where we're from. We have family in Gaza. Lots of family there. At the moment, they're of course in Rafah. Um, my aunties and my cousins, and they're all living there at the moment. Yeah. A lot of their messages just tell us to pray for them, ask us to think about them, and just to keep them in our thoughts and prayers. For a long time, they were moving from place to place. At some stage, they're at a school, and now in a sort of like more of a campsite in Rafah at the moment. They're as safe as you can, I guess, be in Gaza. So it's been extremely disappointing to see how the world reacts and how the world has reacted in general. I think that in itself has just shined the light on just how us Palestinians are dehumanized, and I think that dehumanization has really rubbed on me, and to an extent, every day trying to fight to stay human. Actually, it's been a struggle. Wake up every day and take it one step at a time. I think we all have a lot of responsibilities and families, and I think if I think of the state that you want to be in, I think being strong and Palestinians, we are known for our resistance and perseverance. So we just sort of take all this in and try to take it day by day, and remember that our cousins and our aunties, how they have it, and then that sort of puts my own pain into perspective as well. So that makes me able to cope with it. It has changed me a lot. As I said, I've been in Australia for over 10 years now, and I was very happy about how multicultural and beautiful, for me, Australia felt. And that I feel has been stripped away from me, just seeing how our governments and even general people, unfortunately, are reacting and to this. So it's changed me a lot, actually. And unfortunately, some things to the better, but some things to the worse. To the Australian government, I'd say I really don't understand what you're gaining from being allies with Israel. I think Israel is a moral burden and legal burden on you, and I don't really understand what you are benefiting from this burden. I think you're really stretching yourself by really standing with this. And your empty words, I feel, around putting out a statement just in case within 2 weeks, if the ICJ say Israel is really committing genocide, you're safe. We see right through that. Put your actions where you actually sanction Israel and divest and we want real tangible actions. So I think calling for a ceasefire is a step in the right direction, but it's not enough at all. For the people of Australia, I'd say, I think one thing I've really noticed is a lot of Australians will say that they've come to good terms with their own history of colonization. And I'll just say, look in the mirror and ask yourself, have you actually made peace? Have you actually come to terms with your own historical history of colonization? And when you see it happen in every day, just standing there and saying that you acknowledge the owners of the land and isn't actually making peace with your past and making it right. I think when you see something like this happen and they're not doing the right thing, it goes to show you that even all these words are all empty. For me, the future of Palestine, the way I see it, I see, I mean, we've had in our protests, I think the solidarity we've had has been incredible, and we've had many great Jewish speakers. And I see a free Palestine with the Palestinians and with the good Jewish people that have shown their solidarity throughout this period, that do want peace, that do want to live with, you know, aren't there to displace us from our land, aren't there to ethnically cleanse us. And if you want to be, you know, see eye to eye within this land, then the land has plenty of room for everyone. But having an ethno-nationalist state that's for one people and they're the supremacists that own the land, that's not going to cut it. I can say in Arabic, I can say in English, but it's hard to send a message, honestly. I just want to tell them that, yeah, I mean, I have no words for them in a way. I want to say, like, just, yeah, it's almost, I want to say sorry. I'm almost ashamed of the things that we're doing here as a country. It's hard to give any words. I'd just say sabr, like patience at the moment is what you've got, and just know that you have a just cause, and that your cause is being heard by many hundreds of millions of people around the world. No, I think I could go on for 10 minutes from here, but I just hope that people are held accountable, and that we stop this double standards that we are maintaining, and that we just all see eye to eye as humans, and the dehumanization has rubbed on us all. And again, I honestly feel less human than before October 2023. So there you go.